Hi guys, Dinner Lady here. Right, tonight's going to be a really simple recipe. At Easter, me and Ian got one of them £12.50 legs of lamb. So we had that for over Easter. We froze 2 bags of it. Ian's used that for something, can't remember what it was now. I think it was a curry. So I had another bag left in the freezer and it needs using up. Also, a little while ago, we were finding it difficult to get Filo pastry. So we were in Lidl's and they had a promotion on at that time and they had some Filo pastry in there, so we got some and put that in the freezer. So what I'm going to be making today is a lamb and mint Filo pie. Dead easy. I'll bring you down, I'll show you the ingredients. Right, so like I say, it's so simple. I've got that leftover lamb that's there. I've got the Filo pastry. I'm going to add some peas into it as well because I do like that. I'm just going to be using some lamb gravy granules and some mint sauce. And I've got some butter for in between the Filo sheets and the Filo pastry. I'm not sure whether I've already said that. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to make up a little bit of gravy because I want that to be cold by the time I actually go to add all the mixture together. Right, so I've made up the gravy, just let that cool down. Now when we chunked this up, we chunked it in big chunks just like that. So all I'm going to do is, I don't want it too fine, but I am going to grind this down a little bit in the food processor. Let's have a little look. I think one more little bit. And that'll do. Right, so I've let the gravy cool down a little bit, but when adding it to the cold things, it's going to actually cool down a lot more. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop, just got a few little peas in here. I'm going to pop them in there. It's just what was left in the bag, guys. Put in as much or as little, or don't even add them if you don't want to. And then, what I'm going to do, I can get it open. Move that across. Bring in the gravy. Now I've got a dessert spoon here and I'm going to put 2 in. Mix it. Now I'm going to have a taste. It does need to be pretty strong because of the fact that it's going to be mixed with other things. Oh, that's nice. But I am going to put another one in because by the time it's mixed with the other things in here, then it's going to be diluted a little bit. So bring this back up. Now I don't want to saturate it, so I'm just going to pour in half. Whatever's left will be for gravy either to go on the top. Yes, I did just lick my finger there. And a bit more. Yeah, still want a bit more. Just trial and error on this one. Like I say, you don't want it saturated, but you do want to have enough gravy in there that it makes an absolutely gorgeous, scrumptious pie. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes because the lamb will soak some of that up. So I'm just going to leave that for about 10 minutes and then in the meantime we'll start doing the plate. Right, so I've just got my plate pie dish and I've got some melted butter. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to grease this. The last thing you want is your gorgeous pie to stick. It's already non-stick anyway, but you know, it's Filo, you want to have that bit of butter on the bottom. So let's have a look at this Filo. see if I can open it with a tab system. Perfect, look at that. There we go. Take those off. But I'm just going to keep them to one side, because if there's any of the sheets that I don't use, I'll just wrap them back up and keep them nice for something else I can use for it. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to move my bench up a little bit. Right, so I've just put the other part of the bench up. There we go. That's how you do it. And I'm going to brush this with a load of butter. I don't know anybody personally who would actually stand there and try and make phyllo pastry. I do love short crust and puff, and I do find it easy to make, but there's absolutely no chance of me ever trying to make phyllo pastry. So all you do there, I'm just going to move this along a little bit. This actually came apart. I'm just going to lay this onto there. Right, I'm just going to carry on and fill the whole thing. So I just thought I'd show you the next one didn't fall apart. So again, I'm just going to put it in like that. I'm going to keep going to about 4 or 5 on the bottom, and then we'll come back. Right, so I've done all of that. I've just wrapped the rest of the phyllo back up into there, and I'm just going to pop this down here like that. What I might do is at the end of the week is make some samosas off with that. And then once I've made the samosas, I can actually freeze it all. So I'm just going to bring the tin back over. And then we'll just put our filling straight in. I've got my oven set at 180, which is virtually standard for pastry. Just make sure you get every little bit out. Right. And then all you do is just tuck it in. Oh. You want it to be a little bit rough and ready. It's a thing with phyllo. It's what it's meant to look like. And then a final go with the butter on the top. And I'll probably bake this, I'll check it after about 20 minutes because it's not that thick. Like I say, it's only leftovers. And this will go in the fridge and it'll be used for buttering bread or whatever. I'm not going to get wasted. Right, so I'm going to pop this into the oven for about 20 minutes. I'll check it. If it's not quite done, I'll leave it in a bit longer. But when it is done, I'll come straight back to you. Right, the alarm's gone off. Let's have a look. This is 20 minutes. Let's have a little look. Wow, it looks amazing. Yep, I think that's definitely done. There's absolutely no way am I going to do anything with that at the minute. I'm going to let it rest for about 10-15 minutes before I even think about taking it out of the... It's not stuck, which is a good sign. So we'll come back in about 15-20, it smells amazing, in about 15 and 20 minutes and we'll have a bit of a taste. Right, so I've now taken it out of the plate. I'm just going to cut it up. Let's listen. Oh. I'm going to turn this rather than try and turn the pie. You can even hear how crunchy it is on the bottom. This might spill a little bit, so I've got my plate ready. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I tell you what, it smells gorgeous. A bit more pastry there. Tell you what, I'll have it like that. And there you have it. Leftovers. Lamb mint phyllo pie. Gorgeous. I'm just going to have a little bit of this. Yep. Lovely and crispy. So, let's have a little bit of a taste. Right, Ian's not home yet, so, and I am starving. So I'm going to have this. Like I say, it's all leftovers. Hot still. You can still see the steam coming off it. Excuse me. Oh God, that's gorgeous. Embrace your leftovers, guys. Don't make the exact same meal again. Have a think about it and do something completely different. Oh, itchy does. Second one. Yeah, the crunch. Oh. So my battery's getting low, so I'm going to have to finish it here. So thank you very much for watching. All your subscribes, your likes, your comments. Absolutely love it. Got a bit of phyllo stuck in my tooth. But anyway, like I say, embrace your leftovers. If you've got them, put them in the freezer, have a look. See what you can do with them. That was all leftovers there today. And that's amazing. So right, I'll see you on the next one. And I hope everybody is taking care in this heat. It's been a bit rainy here today, which I think is what we needed, to be perfectly honest. But just take care of yourself. If it's too hot, then make sure that you're hydrated and everything. And we'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.